Neil here from the Four Corners, and welcome to one of the first episode reviews on this channel. Today we'll be reviewing Monkey Kid Episode 1. We have a lot of interesting points to go through, so let's get started immediately. First of all, I want to say that the intro sounds great and it's also pretty action-packed, kind of like the Weekend Whip, but I want to say that the Monkey Kid intro is a bit better. But then again, to be fair with Ninjago, there's only so much ways you can mix jump back, kick back, whip around, and spin and make that sound pretty catchy. So Monkey Kid's intro is awesome and I wouldn't change it if I were Lego. My second point is that they dove right into the story. They went right in. They didn't waste time on character building because they know if Monkey Kid's gonna go for a few more seasons, then they have time to build character and answer some questions later, so they don't have to answer some questions in the first episode itself. So that's pretty good. You'll know what I mean if you watch the episode itself. And then another thing is that the characters are pretty different, especially the May character is literally not what I expected. I was expecting some type of wild style like character, but what we got in the end was some random girl who always is smiling, and that was pretty funny, but she's also angry when she needs to be. If there were annoying characters, there has to be that one guy called Red Sun, who's the demon Bull King's son, and he's always just shouting nonsense. But then again, I think that's what Lego was going for with his characters, so there's really no problem with that. And the story, again, it's moving fast, but not too fast. It doesn't feel rushed. Every scene feels like it's useful to the story. They're not answering a bunch of questions, like I'm not sure who May is. Like, does she even have powers, or is the dragon effect just part of the animation? So I'm not really clear on that yet, but again, they have time to answer those questions because you don't really need to address everything in the first few episodes. And as for the animation, it looks good, but since I didn't watch it in HD quality, I watched it from a person that uploaded the episode on YouTube. The animation felt a bit blurry all the time, and that's normal. You know, we watch Ninjago episodes, we have the YouTube episodes, and they're blurry most of the time, but with the Monkey Kid episodes, it's hard to recognize what's happening around or appreciate what's happening every second of animation because it's blurry and I'm not able to see anything or actually compute what's going on. So there's a little problem with that, but I'm gonna assume that if I was to watch it in HD, then I would be able to appreciate all the details they put in. And they really do put a lot of details. You can literally watch this episode 20 times over and over again, and you would find new things all the time. So in the end, we're gonna rate this episode, and let me tell you how the rating is gonna work. We're gonna rate it out of 4 because this is the Four Corners E, so we're gonna rate it out of 4. So my rating for this episode is 4 out of 4. And if you're confused why I'm giving a perfect rating, is because there's no other way Monkey Kid could have started better, because they really do know how to start this and they really know how to get you hooked. I didn't have this feeling for Nexo Knights, I only had this feeling for Shima, Ninjago, and then now Monkey Kid, and so they really do get you hooked in the first episode and interested in what's happening. Anyways, that's all for this video. Thank you for watching this episode review, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.